Hello, my name is Trover Nathaniel. All right, so today, today I'm talking about this sort of like, I don't know if they're a new brand or whatever, but they're new to me. They're called Phytosurgence, and they are Canadian. They have a variety of cream sort of products. It's a very like, you know, giving me like what? Sort of giving me like Glossier, Trini London, anything that is like sort of minimal cream makeup vibes, you know? So I have 3 of their products. I have the Fresh, or the what is this called? The Fresh Fog cream. It's sort of like a translucent silvery like cream highlight, but it's not glittery. It's more of just like a more translucent creamy type of deal. Their Skin Spark Cream Blush in the shade Singe. And their Flash Florescence Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Deeply Rooted. So I have some comparisons for the eyeshadow and also for the blush, but we'll get there more towards the end. All right, I'm gonna prime with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Okay, and today I'm gonna give the Gucci foundation another shot. This is in the shade 110C. And yeah, I just have been thinking about this foundation a lot. I just kind of had like mixed feelings about this foundation, and I just don't want it to go to waste, so we're gonna try to make it work today. Yeah, it sort of just looks like right here, I like tried to build it and I don't know, it's like cracking, like right here on my lip, right here. Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer in the shade 00N. I'm just gonna quickly set under there with the Gucci powder. And this powder is in the shade 00, by the way. I list all my shades and everything for every product in the description box below. So if I ever miss it or you're curious again, just go, just look down there. It's all there. So I guess let's start with this blush. So here it is again. It's sort of, this is the shade Singe. Their Skin Spark Blush. In the swatches, it was very creamy and pigmented. Let's see how it goes on the face. I definitely started with too much on this side because this blended in a lot easier, and I mean it's blended on both sides. Yeah, honestly it blended in pretty nicely. No complaints really so far. I think you really just don't need a lot. Like, I feel like this would last you forever. Yeah, I'm just taking the Gucci powder one more time. Let's try their eyeshadow now. They have a lot of shades in all these different formulas. So this texture for the shadow, it is definitely more of like a typical cream shadow. I compared it to the Victoria Beckham lid lusters, the Hourglass Potted, you know, their like cream formula, Charlotte Tilbury's, and I would say the formula feels most like the Charlotte Tilbury one because it's more like rich and creamy, whereas like a lot of like the Hourglass one, it sort of has like a slippy sort of feel, you know? Like this is definitely more of like a true cream shadow, like for sure. I guess let's just go for it. like that. Pretty easy to work with. I mean, yeah, that was just fine. All right, let's try the other side. I feel like this is definitely a formula that gives you a little bit of playtime to like smudge things out. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, a little bit on the Sonia G Pencil Pro, and this is undyed goat hair, so you should be able to work good with creams. But I'm just taking a little. I'm gonna try to put it on the lower lash line here. Okay, so my camera died and I'm not sure where it cut off, but the last thing I was doing was just taking the Pencil Pro from Sonia G and smoking it under my lash line. So let's try out this Fresh Fog in Spectral Shine and Fresh. Oh God. I don't know what this product is called. I don't know if it's called the Spectral Shine and it's the shade Fresh Fog, or if it's the Fresh Fog called Spectral Shine. I don't know, but anyways, it's the highlighter thing. And I'm actually gonna put some of this on my eyes right here. You know the drill. I think that did add some nice brightness. Okay. Don't think that removed anything. I think I do like this. I definitely wouldn't rub this on because I sort of did it on this side and I feel like it made things a little strange over here. So I would definitely just like tap on with a finger. Yeah, I mean, I do really like the way that looks on the cheeks. I just think where I rubbed, it started to remove things and fuck with things, so I definitely would not rub. Unless you're putting this on like your bare skin, then who cares, right? But if you're wearing like a foundation, I would not rub this on top. It has a weird, it's like really hard. It's like a hard texture. Like it's a cream, but I don't know, it has a weird texture. I like it more than the Westminster Atelier highlight, for sure, definitely. This isn't as like oily feeling, you know. Overall, I really like this look so far though. I'm just gonna add some of this Rare Beauty lip balm in Nearly Neutral. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows in the shade Taupe. ILIA Mascara. These lashes over here are like bent extra weird today. My lashes these past couple of videos have just not really been cooperating. Get it together, Lash. Okay, so I'm just gonna contour with the Peripera Ink V shading powder and the Shaquda angled face brush. So let's zoom in and then we'll go over my final thoughts. I really like this blush formula because it's really pigmented, and if you just use a tiny bit, it's spreadable, so it's like, I feel like it is just really good value. So like, this isn't a super expensive brand. This was like 21 Canadian, so that's probably, I don't know, like somewhere between $15 and $20 US, I think. So that's not bad really, and it seems really good quality. I like that how easy it was to control, basically. Like, I did way too much of this in the beginning on this side, but I think I did sort of make it work, you know? I think the key is with all of these products and with just cream products in general is really, you don't need a lot. I mean, there are some a lot more sheer creams where of course you could be more liberal, but with these formulas and with most cream formulas, I feel like it's safer to use less. So with the blush, I compared it to some of my nude sticks, as well as the new Melt blush lights, a couple of shades in that, and just for fun. Even though the shade is completely not like this one, I threw in the shade Classique from the Surratt blushes. That's like a fucking magenta, but I just threw it in, you know, whatever. With the swatch for this blush, Singe, I sort of smudged it out a lot too, so you can see what the color's like when it's more sheared out, because it does change a lot. For the shadow, I compared it to the Victoria Beckham Lid Lusters, Charlotte Tilbury shadow, and the Hourglass formula. So I'll have the swatches of all that, and I'll try to throw in the caption, like what order they're all in and stuff. For this shadow, I felt like, I don't know, like on the site, it describes that as a cool tone brown with blue reflex, and you can see the blue, but it's so small, like the blue is really just like, it's barely there, like you can hardly see it. And also out of all the shadows I swatched, it has the least amount of like sparkle. It's more just like, I don't think it really has glitter in it, you know? So out of all the ones I compared it to, the one that is closest to it, I think, is Tea Rose from Victoria Beckham, except this is deeper and a little cooler. This I'm actually really excited to use again. I feel like I kind of didn't really have high hopes because of cream highlighters, but this actually goes on really nice when you just pat it on. It has a really nice glow. Like, I love. Okay, so the last thing I want to mention about this brand, I've seen a lot of times when I'm checking out their page or I see on their Insta stories or whatever, they're like, we don't want to work with influencers, stop asking, blah, 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 blah. And they're kind of like, I don't know, almost like overkill with saying they don't want to work with people. You know what I mean? Like them explicitly saying over and over that they just don't want to work with people just, it seems unfriendly, doesn't it? Doesn't that just put you off? I don't know. But I like the products. My camera died earlier, and while it died, I went and ordered more products. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my Instagram, PrettyerThanGram, and ring the bell so you're notified every single time that I upload a new video. Goodbye.